Fan TV. I hope you are all well. I've just got that Christmas tree doesn't look good in the background. I've just got home. Just got home from Stamford Bridge, which was a less than brilliant evening, but the job was done. We've got where we needed to be, and we are now in the semi-final, and we're playing Arsenal. Doesn't get much bigger than that, does it? A semi-final against one of our most fearsome and aggressive rivals. This could be... It should be good. I'm excited. It will be electric at Stamford Bridge, and I'm sure it will be the same at the Emirates. I'm really looking forward to it. Bit disappointed we didn't get, the dream draw. We were hoping for Bristol, but it didn't work out that way. But we didn't get the nightmare draw either. I can't work out what way to do this, because I've got the Christmas tree there, but it makes it awkward. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw the curtain. I have a blank background. That's got to be better. So, yeah, we are playing Arsenal. Today's game, let me know how you feel about today's game. I was a little bit disappointed. I felt like there was room for us to just be a bit more adventurous and just a bit more direct. Looking for the positives, though, there's nowhere better to start than the glorious Ethan Ampadu. I mean, I think I've seen a few people picking faults with his game, but from where I was sitting in the sort of west middle area, I thought he looked excellent. I thought he controlled the game really well. I thought he read the game really well. I loved his tackle early on. You know, when he went straight through, he got booked after about a minute. Excuse me, I had too much red wine. He got booked after about a minute, and people were, I know that's not ideal, but a young lad, definitely not going to get bullied, letting people know he's there. We know how calm he can be on the ball. We know he has all those attributes, but impressing himself on the game, I have a lot of time for that. So, well played. I'm seeing a couple of comments coming in. Rory, where is your wife? She's in bed. I'm in the front room. She's asleep. Or at least pretending to be asleep. So, I think when I went in and said hello and dumped my stuff in there, she was certainly pretending to be asleep. I could go and wake her up. Should I pop in and say hello? She'd kill me, better not. It's brilliant. We are in a semi-final, which is obviously exactly where we want to be. We are doing very well this season, I know that people aren't happy, but the reason that Chelsea aren't doing very well, according to a lot of people, is just ridiculous. Nobody could predict that Manchester City would be this good. If you look at our last 10 games, we've, played 10, prior to tonight, played 10, won 8, drawn 1, lost 1. That is Premier League winning form. Nobody could predict that Manchester City would be this good. I think, Rory, you look knackered. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I am. Up early for the gym, to work, to the bridge, home. Rory's been drinking. God, this isn't going very well, is it, lads? Thank you. Thank you for all these charming comments. Manchester City have been so good that it makes life very difficult for us. But we've been doing very well. We've qualified from our group, a difficult group, in the Champions League. We're now in a semi-final of the Carling Cup. We've got the FA Cup to come against Norwich. We're doing very well in the league. We're going to Everton. Alvaro Morata is back amongst the goals, which is great news. Very disappointed that he picked up a booking. We could have really done without getting booked, because we really want him to find some form, find some consistency, and become our pivotal player. We need him to be taking games by the scruff of the neck and winning us 3 points. So sadly, he won't be travelling to Everton. Whether he'd play or not, I don't know, but it's an option that we'd want for Conte. So it's a real shame that he's not available. I imagine that we'll probably go with the false 9 again. I think Hazard will do it. But equally, I would be happy to see Michy Batshuayi playing there. So, Rory, Ali Khan, Rory, answer the question. Is Sophie your wife? No, she isn't. She's my friend, but she's not my wife. My wife is Victoria. But, somebody else is asking the same question. No, I promise you, my wife is not Sophie. My wife is Victoria. And she's asleep. What's up, Rory? Charlie Brown. Well, everything's good, Charlie Brown. I'm very happy. Chelsea are in the semi-final of the Cup, and we got a good win today, and I'm really happy that Alvaro Morata scored, and I'm also very happy with the performance put in by Ethan Ampadu. And I also thought Danny Drinkwater played very well. I thought there were a lot of positives today. People like to moan, but It was okay. Danny Drinkwater played very well. Cesc Fabregas did his thing. I thought he was very combative today for Cesc Fabregas. Really did sort of force it, and he was very aggressive, which is what I like to see in him, because we know how good he is at the other stuff, but it's there where occasionally he isn't quite as on the front foot as I'd like him to be. But I was very happy with his performance today. Rory, 3-5-2 or 3-4-3? For me, it has to be. I think it depends on the opposition. So going to Everton, I think I would like to see the three up front. If Alvaro Morata is available, though, I think Morata and Hazard's link-up play can justify a two up front. But no Morata, it means three up front for me, and I'd like to start with Hazard there. I don't think Hazard ever let us down when he played up front. I remember we went to Leicester last year, wasn't it? And I think that was the first time it was done. And we've never looked back, actually. I think it's been pretty much a flawless system for us. Thumbs up from CWP. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. That's 19 thumbs up. 129 people are watching, and there's only 19 thumbs up. Come on, guys. There has got to be a better balance than that. Oh, no, they're ticking up now. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. Ooh, wow. Oh, 34 likes. Thank you very much. Hugely appreciated. Questions come in from Hanganeni, and he says, Rory, is Ampadu future captain? Yes, I would say he is. I would say that there is no doubt that he has all of the minerals and everything that is necessary to become a future captain. I think the fact that he played centre-half today and played very well, I think the last time I saw him play, he played central midfield and played very well. He's so calm on the ball, so composed on the ball for such a young man. And crucially, he always wants the ball, which is massive for a player of his age. He's demanding the ball from Caballero tonight. Caballero gets the ball, Ampadu wants it. Cahill's got the ball, club captain, Ampadu wants it. And he's always an option for the midfielders looking back. I think that Ampadu really does have a huge future, and I quite like him as a centre-half. I'm not entirely sure where his best position will be. I think a centre-half does work for him. And yeah, I think there is no reason why he won't go on to captain Chelsea in years to come. Let's be patient with him. Let's, give him the time that it takes to develop into the complete player that he will one day be. But yeah, not yet, but one day for sure. Rory, ignore these idiots. CFC have a positive season. Remember when we won 2 Premier League games? Yeah, I agree. I think it has been a positive season. Manchester City are just incredible. But Manchester City are breaking records. They are arguably the best team the Premier League has ever seen. We can't legislate for that. They are impenetrable at the moment, flawless at the moment. They're beating everybody that's put in front of them. I think they had a blip, and in the blip, their blip was winning games 2-1 in the last minute rather than 4-0. So they are a brilliant team, and they are mesmerising to watch. And Kevin De Bruyne is a dazzling player, and we can't compete with that at the moment, which is a shame. But it doesn't mean that we're not having a good season. Far from it. It means we're having a very good season. They are just having a better one. Fauzan disappeared. He says, hi, Rory. I say, hi, Farzan. This is really good fun. Right, the comments coming in. Let me try and get some more up. I have a question for you, actually. How are you all feeling about playing Arsenal in the semi? It's not the dream, is it? Bristol's obviously the dream, but swerving Manchester City has to be good news. So, how do you feel about drawing Arsenal? Is that good news? Do you think we can beat them? Do you think we're going to struggle to beat them? Let me know. Yeah, I agree. Look, somebody else has just said 140 people are watching and only 60 likes. Disappointing, people. Can we get that up? Let's see how the interaction thing goes. I've never done this before. Can we get that up to 80 likes? Okay, 65. It does work. It's 71. Thank you all very much. It does actually work. People are there. Will Victoria come on the camera in the future? Shall I go and get her? Shall I? She's gonna go mad. Okay, I'll tell you what. If this gets to 110 likes, I will go into Victoria. Hang on, let me check if the light's on. Wait, what am I doing? This is because I've had a drink. You shouldn't do this to me. Hang on, let me have a look. Victoria? Victoria? Are you awake? I'm doing a live and... Okay, I might have to come in. But I'm on a live. Okay, if this gets to 110 likes, I'm going to go in. 90. If she's sleeping, don't bother her. Yeah, that's probably good advice. Yeah, that's really good advice. Who's that from? Ariana. Ariana's a sensible person. If she's sleeping, don't go in there. I should go and sit by my Christmas tree and just talk about football more. That's far more sensible, isn't it? Um, I'm just looking through some of these comments. Terrible idea. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's because I had a drink. It's because I thought I'd have a Christmas drink with Charlie Skillen. Um, this, yeah, bad idea. Bad idea. You're very wise people. Rory, who's better, Hazard or De Bruyne? Hazard or De Bruyne? I think it still has to be Hazard because of the cumulative years. Hazard's been doing it for so long. Hazard's been doing it for years, and everybody is comparable to Hazard. Everybody likes to be, how is it this person or Hazard? And at the moment, Kevin De Bruyne is the one, or Hazard. I think it's fair to say that Kevin De Bruyne is probably playing better than Hazard at the moment. Hazard's having a very good season, but Kevin De Bruyne is like, controlling games for the best team, arguably the best team that the Premier League's ever seen. So I think it's fair to say that Hazard is the best player because he's been doing it for longer. Kevin De Bruyne is on better form. But I think that with players like this, we should just say that they are both incredible footballers who we should admire and appreciate that they are also good. We're privileged in the Premier League to have players as gifted as that, and it's a joy to behold. When I watch Kevin De Bruyne, as much as I don't want to see any team apart from Chelsea winning. When I see Kevin De Bruyne spraying past his first time with his left foot and scoring goals like the one he put past Lloris the other day, yeah, I smiled at that. Equally though, when Eden Hazard's doing what he can do, nobody can live with him. And I think Eden Hazard, I've said it for a long time now and people have laughed at me, but I still think that Eden Hazard will end his career with a Ballon d'Or, no doubt. So both wonderful players, and it's a joy to have them both in the Premier League. What else have we got going on? I'm getting in trouble. She's shouting at me. Not good. Rory, prediction for the Everton game. I think we'll win. I think we'll beat them. I think Sam Allardyce is an incredible man. I said this, by the way, on Twitter the other day. I put a tweet out saying, hardly surprising, Allardyce has won another game. Brilliant manager. It's a shame Gareth Southgate's not that good. I got shouted down. People weren't impressed by that at all. You tell me. Do you agree with me? Is Sam Allardyce a great manager? I think he is. I really do. I think he's superb. And I'm very disappointed that it didn't work out for him with England, because I follow England. I think he'd be great for us. Saying that, I think we can beat Everton. I think they've won 4 on the bounce already, but we've beaten Everton twice this season already. They are still that team. They've just got a great manager in charge. But I think that we can beat them again. We were very, very competent both times we've played them this season, and I think we can make it a hat-trick at Goodison. It will be tough, but I think we can do it. I think we will win that game, and it will be nice to see a bit of a gap opening up between us and everyone else chasing fourth. Because I pretty much have conceded the league to City, so it's about finishing in the top 4 now. It'll be nice to be able to rest players when it comes down to the Barcelona game. It'll be nice if we can prioritise Barcelona rather than having to worry about everything else. Who was my man of the match tonight? I'm going to give it to Ampadu. I know that's a slightly controversial choice, but I think when you're that young, you demand the ball the way that he did. You control the tempo the way he did, the way he marshalled the back line, and the way he looked after the Bournemouth front players. I think he certainly deserves it. And yeah, I'm pleased. Correct. Morata is out of the Everton game. It's a shame because he's back amongst the goals today. So it's a real shame that he's going to miss that one. But not convinced he would have played anyway. It's just nice for Conte to have the option. Rudiger played very well. CWP, I completely agree. Rudiger played very well. Ampadu, man of the match. Farid says Everton 1, Chelsea 2. I would take that right now. Rory, what type of player do we need to bring in January? A striker. Somebody to play up front. Somebody to take the pressure off Morata. I think it's looking like Batshuayi is going to go. Monaco would be my suggestion. Linking up with Michael Emenalo again. So I think we need to replace him. We need to get... Can't have one striker. We can't have one player who our manager rates up front to play that proper striker's position. So we have to replenish that position, no doubt. What else have we got? Aubameyang is a suggestion from AP414. Yeah, I think there's a few. Belotti's the other one that's often mentioned. And from what I've seen of him, I think that's the celebration, isn't it? From what I've seen of him, he looks like a very good player. So I would certainly take that as well. But yeah, I think we need some replacements up front. Icardi has just been suggested by Gizdog Does Gaming. Yeah, again, it would be a great player. But we definitely need replenishments up front. As somebody said, Mahrez. I think Mahrez is a really gifted player, and there was a time when I thought he was going to sign for Chelsea. He was spotted around Chelsea Harbour, and I thought it was going to happen. I like Mahrez, but I don't think it's exactly what we need at the moment. I think we have options there. You know, we have the likes of Pedro, Hazard, Willian to play in that position where necessary. What we don't have is somebody to help take the pressure off of Alvaro Morata. So yeah, that's where I would replenish. Mandzukic, I do like. Yeah, of course, I think he's a very good player. He's had a glorious career. So yeah, plenty of options. This is fun, isn't it? 150 people watching, 108 likes. These are all very good fun. I think it's because you caught me and I've had a glass of red wine and you're all trying to like dare me to get in trouble with my wife. What else? I'm just going to go through a couple more of these before we finish up. Fernando Torres, absolutely not. Has come in from... I missed it. They move too fast. I'm loving these comments. How are you, mate? Marching? I'm very well. I've had a very, very good day. Chelsea are in a semi-final and it's nearly Christmas. Who could ask for anything more? 110 likes. Oh, wait on. 110. Where'd it go? 110 likes is 110 likes, Rory. That's from Gabs. I know, it's good news, isn't it? Really good news. Thank you all for liking. Very appreciative. Am I going to Everton? I can't make it. I'm going to my wife's family. They live in the countryside, so I have to go there for Christmas. So I will not be there, but Charlie will be up there. Kennedy was very good. I agree. He played very well. He's having a right tussle with their right back, wasn't he? Adam Smith, I think it was, having a real tussle. It was quite interesting to watch down that flank. And right, one more question, then I'm gone. I'm moving too fast. My gosh. Lots about Morata, lots about Ethan Ampadu. We play Arsenal 3 times in January. Yes, we do. Show me the tree. You want to see the Christmas tree? I can do that. I'm going to show you the Christmas tree. I'm going to show you the presents under it. Then I'm going to say, Bonne nuit. How's that? Does that get a like? Does the Christmas tree get a like? Do you see weed in the background? No. Class tree, Rory. Thank you. Right. I'll finish with a picture of my wedding day. There we are. Right. In a little bit. Out.